the song, we wrote the song about this person right here.
Hey, it's your girl, Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're hanging out with Brent Smith and Zach Myers, who form Smith & Myers. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome to iHeart.
Good to see you. How are you today?
I'm feeling good. Lots of new music out. How are you guys?
We're good. We're in Florida.
We're in Tampa right now. Show with Shinedown tomorrow. So thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with us. We appreciate it.
Of course. Well, I'm excited to talk about new music. So you two are obviously both from Shinedown, but you have your own project with Smith & Myers. Tell me a little bit about that origin story. Where did you first know that you wanted to create something like this?
We got asked by our label and by some radio stations if we would ever do kind of like a group of covers, like if fans picked them. And we said we would, but we didn't want to do it as Shinedown. Obviously, Shinedown having done the Simple Man cover and it being what it was, we kind of didn't want to name it Shinedown. So Brent came to me and asked me to do it, but it was like, well, what do we call it? We don't want to call it Shinedown. So it was really simple for me to just say our last name and call it Smith & Myers. And then it started that way, and it really organically started. And then we ended up making the covers album in 2 days. I think, those 10 songs on those first 2 EPs, the biggest one was maybe 3 takes. Most things were 1 take. And then to where we are now in 2000, we forget if it's 2018 or 19, but we were on stage in New Jersey at Starland Ballroom. We did 2 or 3 nights there. And Brent on stage one night just said, just so you guys know, we keep getting asked if we're going to make a new record, and we're going to make a double album next year. And by the way, it was the crowd's obviously the first time hearing about it, but it was also my first time hearing about it, because I didn't know that this was a thing that he was thinking. But Brent, he has a lovely thing that he does where if he puts it in the atmosphere, he feels held accountable, and then he has to do it.
And then I just drag everybody along with me.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, this is happening. Wait, so what was your reaction when you heard that?
Yeah, the first 2 was something, they were 2 EPs. And like Zach said, it was like, well, we're not going to call it, Shinedown. So we called it, basically just used our last names. I told Zach, I said that we sound like a law firm or a bakery.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be, that big of a deal, but the fans did pick those initial 10 songs that were covers from other artists and what have you. And to be totally honest with you, I didn't think that we would ever do anything else with it. Zach's actually the one that came to me and said, hey, let's tour it. And I was like, why? And he goes, let's just see what happens. And it did much, much better than what I thought it was going to do.
It's completely sold out.
Yeah. And then the idea was exactly what he said. Sometimes you have to manifest something to happen. Believe me, when we went to Atlantic Records and we were saying to them, hey, we're going to do another Smith & Myers project, another record, but we're going to do 2. Because this was also 10 brand new covers that the audience helped us with kind of pick and reimagine. But for the first time, it was 10 original songs. And we hadn't done that before. So it was definitely a labor of love. And I think it turned out really, really great.
Yeah, and you kind of talked about this, but the approach to creating Smith & Myers, again, being different from Shinedown, what sort of prep or headspace did you have to be in to create, these original songs for Smith & Myers?
We started with the other material first before we went to the original material. And I remember walking in and saying, hey, we're going to do Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. We're going to do Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. Zach was like, let's do Losing My Religion by R.E.M. But the point was to reimagine some of these songs. Like, we completely took Rebel Yell and flipped it on its head. And we did that with a bunch of other songs of the 10 as well. So once again, you're flexing a creative muscle. And when it came time to actually go, all right, let's see what we can come up with originally, it really just kind of, I think because we started with the covers and kind of reimagining them, we were already in a creative mindset. I mean, the first song we wrote as an original was Bad at Love, and there wasn't a lot of prep. It was like, what do you got? And it just kind of started from there. There's no rules in songwriting. There's no handbook. You just go.
Doing those covers and kind of changing them probably helped kind of open the gate a little bit for the original stuff. Because you're being creative on the covers, because you're not doing you're not sticking to what the cover normally is.
When you literally have nothing to lose, ultimately you have everything to gain.
Yeah,
so
it's a brand new project.
Okay, so does this mean that there's going to be a volume 3? Can we expect new music, new covers?
Eventually.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that obviously we're going to do a tour We're finishing up the leg that we're doing right now. This is like the third leg, I think, the second leg with Shinedown for this year. And then we already had it implemented that we were going to be, because we're working Bad at Love at Hot AC, but we're doing shows at the back half of this year. First date is November the 30th. It goes to the 20th of December as Smith and Myers. But
we're in New York City as well.
Yeah, we're in New York City. We've redesigned a lot of the machine in regards to Shinedown. We got a lot to prove to ourselves and ultimately to the world with this next Shinedown record. But in the future, obviously we'll do some more Smith and Myers stuff, but we have to look at, what holds precedence over the other. But we can't really get over the kind of how we've been with open arms in a lot of ways to the Hot AC format with this song. I think a lot of people, with Bad at Love in particular, once again, it's a very deep subject matter. But again, when you're looking at these formats and you're starting to broaden your audience, it all talks to each other. I mean, Shinedown, we've been on Top 40 before, we've been on Hot AC before, but with the Smith and Myers project, we separate it. But I think that in the future, I think we'll do more Smith and Myers things. It just depends on how the schedule lays out.
We'll say like 2024 minimum.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we love it. Like you mentioned, Bad at Love is so good, the remix too. I also want to talk about the video. The video is so well done. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind it and how you guys landed on this concept for it.
It was DJ Bronner that came up with the video concept, and Brent. We had got sent a bunch of stuff by a bunch of different directors, and we were kind of leaning towards, we wanted kind of like a top 40 Hot AC style director.
A lot of the treatments were dark.
Yeah, they weren't, and also they didn't really understand what the song was about. The song, we wrote the song about this person right here.
But it's not a sad song. It's not
a sad song.
It's not supposed to be.
It's about saying like, sometimes it's okay to not be good at this thing. Like, cause you're maybe good at loving, you're good at being a friend, you're just bad at this particular thing. And sometimes that's okay. But it's even not a bad thing.
Yeah, but even there's a tongue in cheek to the song also, even with the word bad being in it. I'm not saying that like you're, necessarily bad at it. There is a metaphor in there. There's an artistry in what I'm saying. I think that if relationships don't last, that doesn't mean that you have to hate one another. If you grew apart, or you maybe, I don't even want to say that you lost your way with one another, or point blank, it just didn't work out. That doesn't mean that you have to like never speak to each other again, or be angry at each other, or that you can't even be friends. It's a song about, hey, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that you gotta hate one another.
The video concept was basically, we got a bunch of treatments in and they were kind of dark, and the DJs was good. And Brent added some notes to it, but it was like,
well, I told him to lighten it up.
Yeah, just
because I liked the initial part of the
yeah. Okay.
Even on set, it was very light. It was very fun. It was fun to make. We made it in Nashville. And it was really good. We had a lot of fun making it, and I thought it came out great. Like, video-wise, one of my favorite things we've done.
Oh, I love hearing that. We're so excited for you guys, and we're also excited because we have your exclusive performance of Bad at Love. Check it out.
Storybook lava, read between the lines. Running on excuses, running out of time. Started like a firework, lighting up the sky. July 5 comes with the promise of goodbye. Feeling pretty good, laying low on a Sunday. Wrecking ball come like the mail on a Monday. You say I never tried enough. You say I'm always giving up. You say I'm never gonna be the man you thought I was. Just a junkyard Romeo, falling out like he always does. Wondering how he got so good at being bad at love. wading to the deep end, knowing you can't swim. You said that we'd be safe here. You got me jumping in. Replay the conversation, but it always sounds the same. I wish I could do better, but you know I'll never change. I'm feeling pretty good, getting high on a Sunday. The wrecking ball come like the mail on a Monday. You say I never try enough. You say I'm always giving up. You say I'm never gonna be the man you thought I was. Just a junkyard Romeo, falling down like he always does. Wondering how he got so good at being bad at love. Truth is we both know you're better without me. And the truth is we both know you're right. You say I never try enough. You say I'm always giving up. You say I'm never gonna be the man you thought I was. Just a junkyard Romeo, falling down like he always does. Wondering how he got so good at being bad at love. How he got so bad at love. How he got so bad at love. Just a junkyard Romeo, falling down like he always does. Wondering how he got so good at being bad at love.
An amazing performance, guys. Tell me a little bit about shooting and creating this one in particular.
We were in Nashville at Ocean Way Studios, Nashville, which is a very beautiful room that we were in. And we had our friends J.R. Moore, Zach Mack with us. It was fun to do. It was that studio was amazing. It was actually my first time in that particular Ocean Way. We had done some stuff at the one in California before, but I'd never been to this. But it was fun. It was a fun day. It's fun performance to do, and I think it came out pretty good. Hopefully, everyone out there liked it.
Came out great. I know we loved it. And now before we let you guys go, there's a lot happening. Fill us in, plug us in. What else can we find from Shinedown, Smith & Myers, everything? Give us the rundown.
I think the biggest thing right now is the Attention film is out now on all streaming platforms. You just, search Attention film, Shinedown. It's out there to the public. So far, the reviews have been awesome. We had a blast making it. It did take 3 years to do, but it's out right now. Obviously, me and Zach are going out the back half of this year. We start on November the 30th in Memphis, Tennessee. We finish up in Green Bay and on the 20th of December. And then we're looking for the early part of January with the brand new Shinedown single. And then
Early
probably
spring for the record.
Yeah, late March, early April for Shinedown number 7.
That's exclusive.
Look at
We
that.
haven't said that in anything. We haven't said that in any press, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, let's freaking go. Oh my God, I love it. So exciting.
Yeah, and obviously just, the support at Hot AC Radio with Bad at Love and everything that iHeart's, been doing from day one with us. We can't thank you enough for just taking the time out of your day to let us chat with you and tell you what we're doing. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
Well, let me just tell you that not only do we love you guys at iHeart, but our fans love y'all. They love the videos we post. They love all the exclusive performances, so it's always so fun and such a treat to get to talk to you guys. And congratulations on everything. We're so excited for everything coming out and everything that's out. And I hope you guys have a great show too.
Thank you very, very much. You have a wonderful holiday season as well. Thank you again for all the support.
Thanks so much for watching our interview with Smith & Myers. Make sure you stream their new single, Bad at Love, out now on iHeartRadio. And we'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.